Hi guys, Vana here from Dexter Dex with another Minecraft video. This is another one from my bow challenge series. If you've seen the first couple videos, I kind of went over some basic tracks, some targets, a couple redstone circuits that connect to buttons. Refer back to those first couple videos if you'd like to see those circuits again. In this video, the first couple videos I realized that, not everyone can shoot a little space of a button from any sort of distance away. A button takes up about, I don't know, maybe a fifth of a block or a little bit less. So this video is about something I call shadow targets. So that's what these look like here. These are expanded versions. Basically what this is going to do is it's going to take that 1/5 section to shoot, and it's going to put it up to a whole half of a block to shoot. So I'm going to show you how to build these. I'll get into it right away. Basically what these targets are going to use, they're going to utilize that new observer block. So the thing about the observer block is it will take the block in front of it, and if the state of the block in front of it changes, then it will send out a 1 pulse tick. So if I have a piece of string here in front of this, which I'm going to be utilizing for these new shadow targets. So when I jump on here, you'll see that it sent out a 1 tick pulse to this sticky piston. So the thing you have to know about this is, as you can see on here, I'm scrolling over this, and this piece of string is only taking up this bottom half of this block. Meaning, if I grab my bow here, and I shoot the top of this observer block, the piston will not fire because the state of the string, the block in front of this observer, is not being changed. If I shoot the bottom half of the block, you see that the piston did go. So basically what we're trying to do is make an area where you can only shoot the bottom of this block. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to go ahead and build this. I already started building my targets just to, kind of expedite the process a little bit. So what you're going to need for this build: sticky piston, any block, half slabs, redstone, some redstone repeaters, obviously your string, redstone torches, and your observers. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, and in the center spot of your target, you're going to put your string. Then going around the back side, you want to face this string, and then you want to set your observer. So the observer, whichever way you're facing, the signal comes towards you. So I want to set it right like that. So you can see it updated the block in front from the string, and it sent a pulse through. So the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your sticky piston, and you're going to want to put it facing down. And then you're going to add a block right to the bottom of that. So I'm going to get rid of this now. And again, I'm doing all these videos in survival, so I have to break my blocks and do my shortcuts and whatnot. So, okay, so we have our observer, we have our sticky piston facing down. So what we're going to do is we're going to add 1 block right here, and we're going to add a redstone torch, and then we're going to add another block on the other side of the redstone torch. So and then we're going to put a piece of redstone on top of this. So I'm going to just extend this out a bit. So what this is going to do is when the redstone 1 tick pulse comes through, this is going to act as a bud switch. It's going to push the block into place, powering the block, powering this redstone, and starting your circuit. So the next thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make the bottom of this block the only part you can shoot. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here, and we're just going to finish our... And we're just going to finish our spot right around the center of the target here, and then we're going to take our half slabs, and this is where the phrase shadow target comes from, because when you cover up a block in front with a half slab, it's going to actually make this dark, and it's going to totally take this away. So you'll see that happen now. So now you have a shadow target. It's totally darkened out. What I like to do then is I like to take this top block off, and then just throw a torch right on top of it so nothing can spawn. It won't anyways because it's a half slab, but just to have a little bit more light in the center. So there you have the front of your target. So now instead of having that one button spot to shoot, now you actually have a whole half of a block that you can shoot. So now you can see when I shoot this target, the arrow will create the difference in the state of the string, which the observer will observe, pushing the block down and completing the circuit. So now when that arrow despawns after 1 minute, this will send one more tick, pulling the block back up and killing the circuit. So in order to connect this signal to your next target, we're gonna just go ahead and do the same thing here. I'm just gonna do this a little faster, and we're gonna want to put our string in front, our observer in back again. Then we're gonna want to put our sticky piston and our block. So the difference between this one when connecting the signal, all we have to do is we have to push this block into place and complete that signal. So all we need on this one, we don't need that redstone torch on the bottom. All we need is to come down from here, and we need one on this side, one on this side, and this is going to where our circuit is going to complete. So now you're going to take our repeater, stick it right on there, and I'll just put some of these coming out the side, some redstone, and then I'm just going to run this redstone along the floor. So now you'll see when when you shoot this target, this block will just simply complete the circuit, making a latch. So I'm going to go ahead and put my half slabs up here, and I'm just going to leave it like that for now, just for the demonstration. And I'll go ahead and put this here just so you can see it activate. So shooting this first target will start our redstone signal. Now you can see the redstone signal is through here. Now shooting this target will complete our redstone signal. So now 1 minute after each shot again, these are going to despawn and it'll kill the circuit. So this is totally expandable. You can go as many wide so far as possible, I've seen. These are just 3 wide instead of just the 1, which gives you 1.5 blocks to shoot instead of just the 1/5 block of a button. And the good thing about these is the redstone circuitry is a little bit different. So each one of these that gets its state changed will, the observer will observe, and then you can complete your circuit. If you're going to expand it, all I did was exactly the same thing, but now all 3 of these, and they're independently powered, so that means that this observer is only going to power this 1 block. So if I shoot the right side of this, just the right side is going to come down, and it's going to complete that circuit. But since they're all independent, now I can shoot this one, and just the left one comes down. So you don't have to shoot any certain spot in here. You can shoot any spot, and that certain piston will push the block into play. So that's the start of your circuit on a expanded shadow target. So what you're going to want to do then to connect your signal to the next target, all you do is these observers can be placed next to each other infinitely, for an instant redstone signal. So basically what you want to do is you want to just be able to complete this signal. So again, another bud switch is going to push the block 1 tick down, and it's going to complete the circuit. And since there's 3 different ones here, and you want to be able to shoot again all 3 of them, so if I shoot this right one, just the right block will come down and it will complete this circuit. If you just shot the middle one, the same thing would happen if you just shot the first one. So I'll go ahead and just do that. So now all 3 of these blocks, I missed it because I was too close. So now all 3 of these blocks will be down. What happened? Oh, the first arrow despawned, so it didn't complete the circuit. But anyways, so all you need to do is just have these at different levels, so you can put these repeaters in, so you only have to shoot 1 spot on that target to complete that signal to go through. So again, I haven't seen anything like this around. basically just wanted to make a new kind of target with more area to shoot. You know, just so it's a little bit easier for people to shoot these targets. You know, a little easier challenges. Buttons can get very frustrating after a while to shoot. So hopefully this will give you another option. All you have to do is just make sure that you block off this top spot, because like you said, or like I said before, if I shoot the top of this, you know, it still will not put down that observer block, you know, into the sticky piston, because I was at a different angle. Usually you're going to be shooting them from further away, so it will hit that only that bottom half of that block. So just wanted to put that out there for everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll have quite a few more videos in the bow challenge series. If anyone would like to see a certain kind of track or anything with these targets, I will do so. Otherwise, I will be making a track that's going to utilize these shadow targets, and I'm going to work on some other sort of target things. So watch my next video, be looking out for it, and also be looking out for other series of videos I'm going to come out with. I have challenges called run and gun challenges, which are puzzle and parkour challenges. I have all sorts of different challenges in this world. Logic challenges where you complete redstone circuits to open the way forward. If there's anything else you guys would like to see, let me know. Otherwise, thanks again. This is Vayner from Dexter Dex. Bye.